And we're recording. Fabulous.
Yeah,
So I'm Ruth Smethurst. This is Amy Russell, and we are the
the Playcation
Playcation Experience.
Experience.
Dun, dun, dun. And today we are doing a little interview with somebody very lovely because she has experienced working with us. And we figured we'd get the lowdown on what it feels like to work with us. Because obviously we can't work with us. We are us. So we just assume that, of course, we're lovely. But now we're going to get it right from the horse's mouth. Or what animal would you be if you could be any animal?
Me,
Yes, you.
I'd be a chimpanzee.
Right from the chimpanzee's mouth. That's where we're going to get it from. Hurrah! Right, so first question. Go, Amy. You can ask the first question.
We'll allow you to introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
Okay, I'm Sue. I live in lovely Leicestershire, having worked my way up from the south coast up. I live with a very, very patient husband and normally one dog, but currently two. Have two fab step kids and a brilliant bunch of friends. Currently operations manager for a recruitment company, but that's coming to an end at the end of the year. And I'm taking time for me.
Nice. So you said you worked your way up from the south coast. Was that gradual crawling or some kind of...
Yeah, kind of like born in Southampton and just travelled up slightly north with parents and father's job, and then kept going with husband and ended up in Leicestershire.
Do you think you'll keep creeping, or are you kind of staying now?
I think we're stuck. I think we're stuck. I think we've found our space. This is where we love.
Your magnetic north is Leicestershire. Okay. Yeah. Good. So, Sue, tell us what is special about you. Because we believe everybody has something special about them. What do you think?
I know, and this is a really difficult question because I'm of a generation where you don't blow your own trumpet. I always think of a sentence that my dad told me, God rest him, and he said I was born a happy soul, and that's kind of like stuck with me. So I think I'm quite a cheerful person. I think I can cheer people up. I'm a feeder. I love cooking and I love feeding people.
We're going to see South.
and I think a good friend.
Nice. That's a good story to be carrying with you in life. I was born a cheerful soul.
That's what he always said. He said you were born a cheerful soul, a happy soul. He said I was. So,
that is so cool.
I know.
So that's what's special about you. What would you say is quirky and remarkable about you?
Okay. I have a great interest in anything science fiction or fantasy. Ooh. Specifically Star Trek, anything Harry Potter and Terry Pratchett.
Oh my God, Sue's my favourite person. You're my favourite. I love you.
I love Terry Pratchett because he's the fantasy and he just makes you laugh. Yeah. I like to try stuff. I'm not somebody that will go out and buy something because it's new and zimmy. I'd much rather spend what money I've got on an experience and have the memory. I like to play hide and seek with my dog.
That one wins. Yeah, that's a winner.
Okay. She likes it as well because I've got treats. But I play mainly for me. But I don't do adrenaline things. I don't get that. I mean, roller coasters, why? Why? I just don't. So, yeah, so that's me.
Yeah, as we always say, everybody has their way to play and you've got to go with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and mine is hide and seek with a dog.
If it involves a dog, it involves a dog. So, Sue, tell us and them, how did you hear about us?
Okay, I heard about you through my fab friend, Louise Miller, who you girls know very well.
She's also our favourite.
She should be everybody's favourite. She's wonderful. I was going through a period and I was searching and stuck. And Louise knows me very well. And she went, you need this. And I went, what is it? And she said, she gave me a few little kind of like links and hints, but she said, trust me, go. You'll find that smile again and they will help you with all the other stuff. Trust me. So I did. And I went. That
Nice.
was about it.
Do you remember any of the words she used to describe to you, like, what we do?
She said it is kind of like connecting with that feeling of fun, and that space that you kind of lose as you grow up, but is still there, is that person that actually has made you. So it's very difficult, and it was also a long time ago, and I have no memory whatsoever. And she said, and the listening part, and she said specifically about you, Ruth, is that you get into people's heads without them realizing, and and kind of and can find a path for them in what they need without them realizing that you're doing it. I went, I've got to work. I've got to find this out.
Maybe.
It's a bit
Maybe
like
you
that.
do.
So for the purpose of the people watching this interview, what was your first experience with us, or of us?
It was a weekend away in lovely countryside of Gloucestershire, and it was just a small group, fabulous people, lovely house, and I just felt at home as soon as I kind of like met everyone. And okay, I knew Louise, she was there, but I didn't really know anyone else, and it didn't feel wrong. It felt right almost immediately.
Yes. And to be fair to you, Sue, you were one person who just kind of jumped in and went with it. You hadn't met us before. And you went, okay, a friend's recommended, so you were there. Most people that come on stuff with us have met us at least before, but you just went, yes, I'm there, I'm in. So you are an adventurer for sure.
It was just such a brilliant experience from minute one. And it was kind of like connecting with you, connecting with Lee, reconnecting in other ways with Louise, actually helping me explore and overcome things that had got me stuck, and moving those things out the way, and helping me kind of like go, well, I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to do it. So giving me the tools to do that. That's what that whole weekend was about. I came away, Playcation for me was a catalyst. Okay, it was a catalyst for what I've done for the rest of the year and where I am now. And it gave me that jump start.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what did you expect to experience when you came away, and how did that kind of compare?
I didn't want any expectations. I went in with completely no expectations, because I wanted to discover it for myself, and I didn't want to be disappointed in any way because I was expecting one thing. So when I do things, or when my husband and I go away anywhere, we kind of like, we don't set any expectation at all. It's just like, let's go there and let's find out what it has to offer. And it was the same when I came on the weekend. It was like, I trust Louise 100% that she isn't going to do me wrong. So I was going to go, and I was going to say, I'm going to get something from this. You always get something. I just came back with a hell of a lot more than I even envisioned. Basically.
What was the biggest thing that you'd say you got from that weekend and that you took away with you?
Reconnected with laughter. Because it had been a really tough year the year before, I think I'd lost that laughter place. And for me, the best feeling in the world, and the feeling, my adrenaline, is when you laugh so hard that the tears are running down your face and you have to run to the loo. That kind of laughter is what kind of had disappeared slightly, and I reconnected with that. And that is the important bit for me. It's kind of like, that's, I think, what I came out with it big time, is I reconnected with that silly person inside. And now just laugh. Laughing always makes you feel better, so that's good.
That's very true, yes. So you know that we do parts in the weekend where we talked about your game plan, how you like to play, and you've already told us ways you like to play. Clearly not roller coasters, we get that.
Yes.
Part of that process is asking also what you don't like, so what you find out what you do like and how the feeling is you like to play. We also did on that weekend, it's kind of where it was born, how you like to celebrate.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about how, because we've heard how you like to play. Tell us how you like to celebrate.
Well, the odd gin and tonic doesn't go down bad. G&T and cake, that's always good. Plenty of cake. How do I like to celebrate? With friends, with people. If I'm celebrating, it doesn't really matter where you're going or what you're doing, as long as the right people are there. Mm-hmm. Because they're the ones that kind of like help you get that right feeling. And you could be in the best restaurant in the world, but with people you don't connect with, you're not going to enjoy the experience. You could go to a McDonald's with your best friends and have the best night ever. So to me, it's all about the people. It's about family. It's about friends, and just spending time with them. And my poor husband, I love spending time with him. Bless him.
Bless him. You should be honoured.
I like spending time with my husband. Yeah.
That's not weird.
And we do some amazing things, and it's all about the experience and having a laugh and just trying something a little bit different.
Nice. Now, you know that the third piece of our business we do is appreciation, right?
Yeah.
You remember this? And when we did
that was the biggest thing of the weekend. The hardest thing I found was, I mean, I was the only one that had to put on the pants of, what is it, the pants of shame or whatever, twice. Yeah, they were judgment twice for being judgmental about myself. And that was kind of like, I kind of liked him at the end. It was like, maybe I'll just do it just to put the pants on.
The pants of comfort.
So that was the hardest bit for me for that weekend, was kind of like being non-judgmental about myself and the appreciation side of things. It's like, again, it's like blowing your own trumpet, but then that's part of my journey this year. It has been, actually, I need to be kind to myself, and I actually do count. And if something isn't working for me, then maybe I shouldn't be doing it. And if there's something that I want to try, that little person inside that would always have gone for it, age 10, and that got kicked out when the hormones kicked in and I became a sullen teenager, I want that person to go, yeah, go on, do it. You know, go for it. And I think, so that those were the hardest lessons to learn on the weekend, was those bits around focusing on me.
Okay, so could we ask your little 10-year-old to step forward, please, and give 3 appreciations of yourself right now?
Okay, number 1, sense of humour.
Yes.
Okay. I do appreciate my sense of humour, and I love the fact that I can laugh really easily and quite loudly and over the stupidest of things. So I do get odd looks from hubby on many occasions. What? Like that. It's kind of okay, but I love that. And I love life. I have an appreciation for what I've got and who I'm with, and I want to experience every single day, because you never know. And that is something that a lot of people have lost, and I had lost, but I think I've got that back. And I also appreciate my patience, although it's sorely tested sometimes. I do believe I am quite patient-ish.
As long as you appreciate it about yourself, it's enough.
I do.
Brilliant. Yes. Amy, do we have anything else we need to ask Sue? We can ask you lots of questions, trust me, because we love chatting to you, Sue.
I think this is where we go. Sue, we're leaving this open to you if you want to say anything else, share anything else, speak anything else.
For me, Playcation has really given me the tools to re-engage with who I really am and look at what I want to do and not be afraid of that, even if it is I'm taking some time out and I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to be judgmental about myself, that, oh, you should be doing this or you should be doing that. Stop. And it has been a really rewarding experience. I'd recommend it to anyone to actually go in and find out what you girls have got to offer, because they will come out feeling so much different. Full stop. End of.
Maybe we should stop her there before she lets on too much.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, you girls are a revelation. I love your experiences, and I can't wait for your roadshow. And I'll be coming again to weekends next year, trust me.
Yes. Yes. Got to have the cackler in the corner.
Yeah, that's me.
Or under the table.
Yeah, under the table, yes.
In a den, make a den.
Hiding in a toilet somewhere. Ah! Brilliant. Thank you so much, Sue.
No problem.
Thanks, Sue.
You're welcome.